Hello, how are you? I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Whatever it is you've been up to, I hope you've had fun in the sun today. I hope it's sunny where you are. Looking out the window just now, it's just absolutely glorious. It feels like the first full day of spring. Lots of running around in the garden with the kids. We've even had a barbecue. It's been quite delightful. So I hope your Sunday and your Saturday as well have been lovely. And before we go any further, if you are new here, please kindly subscribe, give me a sub, give me a like. It would be very much so appreciated. Let's talk about the Lionesses game today. And also I wanted to talk to you about Ireland's game midweek as well. They're of course at a training camp in Spain just now. They got to play a game behind closed doors against Germany, but we didn't really get the result of that. And it's then not right for me to say it, is it? I'm trying to work on my professionalism. But hey, they've got another game as well, so I'm hoping to know more about that, and hopefully we'll be able to give you some more information. But let's talk about the Lionesses, because another great win for them. That's 26 games now, 26 games unbeaten for Sarina Weigman. I mean, what actually happens when she loses a game? Like, what happens in that moment? I actually thought maybe today, because Italy managed to level things off at 1-1, that there was a very potential upset on the cards, that what would happen, if Italy beat them. Of course nothing, but this is the opportunity for Sarina Weigman to really experiment and get right down to the statistics and who steps up every time and who her strongest team actually is. And it was an interesting one going into it, wasn't it? Because there were some players who weren't featured in the starting 11. I had Lauren James starting after her player of the match performance on Thursday. That didn't happen. In comes Katie Robinson as well to the starting 11. Jess Park, Carter, Charles, Letitia, some of the youngsters back and forth there. Laura Coombs getting her first start since 2015. She must be getting something really right just now. Rachel Daly up front will look like, to me, the prospect for England moving forward. I mean, they're blessed with options. Ebony Salmon come on. Alessia Russo didn't come on. Neither did Ella Toon. Roebuck in goal, conceding a cheeky goal, but nothing to write home about. Stephanie Greenwood captain, and Kira Walsh back in the side following her stomach bug. And Lauren Hempin there as well. And the focus really is Rachel Daly, player of the match performance. What an outstandingly talented individual, who feels like she's, when I look on the outside, I see this strong, almost tough, hardy girl. That's how I see her. And she just represents at every area of the pitch that she's put in. Usually in the Euros, we heard from her because she plays left back, but she played up front at Houston Dash, banging them in for fun. And her saying, I'll play whatever position I have to play just to be in that squad. But the fact now that Sarina Weigman, with all of the attacking options she's got, is actually looking and going, I need Daly now. I want to be using Daly up front, is wonderful. Excuse me, just need a wee caffeine kick. So 2 goals from her, an outstanding header as well. I mean, absolutely outstanding. She truly is an all-rounded player. And as you know, Russo plays with her at Aston Villa, so I'm always keen to know a bit more about the person. And she seems like a great character as well. But she's been stepping up every single time. Now, usually I think when we look at who would maybe be starting in that position, it feels like Alessia Russo would pull rank. When you even them out together, it's because usually we're used to seeing Daly right at left back. It does feel like Daly's got to be that person going ahead to the World Cup to play in that position, because statistically Rachel Daly eclipses that of Alessia Russo's season. Alessia Russo, her stats this season in the WSL, she's had 5 goals. Rachel Daly's had 10 goals and 1 assist. Of course, she's top of the goal scorer charts in the WSL. She's had 2 goals in the cup, and then of course 2 goals for England today. She is an out and out striker. She will give you the goals that you need, and it feels like she's the answer. If she can get that service, she is the reason that England are winning at this point in time, and the reason that they did so well in that game today. Congratulations as well to young Katie Robinson. We met her on the channel, didn't we? If you've not seen it, go back, I want to say maybe to November time, October, November. We went to Chelsea to a men's game with Nike, and Katie Robinson came along with me with her friend, and we had a lovely old chat. She's just such a young but mature person, and she is just stepping up every single time on the pitch. She's a joy to watch. So I'm pleased to see her doing so well and getting her opportunity and taking it. You know, getting an assist towards Rachel Daly is just excellent. I did see, I don't know why it's just dawned on me that there was no Nikita Paris, you know, called up to this Arnold Clark Cup. It was interesting. I always just assumed Nikita Paris would be thereabouts, but I suppose, like we say, Katie Robinson, it's great for her getting that opportunity. Lotte Wubben-Moy is interesting because I spend a lot of time at Arsenal, and I feel like we've all seen, especially in our last couple of league games, a couple of mistakes in her. So it was interesting to see her come on tonight. She got a good 10 minutes and she defended well. You know, I would actually like to see more of that defending at Arsenal. Maybe it's a different coaching system, maybe it's a different pace she's put through, but she did well tonight, which was good to see in her time coming on. Ellie Roebuck in goal as well, just conceding that wee goal, and I suppose again it's that opportunity for Sarina Weigman to trial out her others and see where she has to go from there. Ebony Salmon as well, we touched on her. She came on, Leslie Russo didn't come on, and there were a few changes for out, but interesting to see. It just looks like such a strong squad. I mean, it's frightening that this England squad just now, and what's ahead of them and what they have to give. But player of the match, Rachel Daly. I would say, you can disagree with me, let me know your thoughts in the comments, that she would be starting up front for England now moving forward. Do we agree on that? If not, please let me know. We saw lots of players in different positions, and it's good to see them all taking their chance as well, and just to see the options that they've got. So fixtures still to come. England against Belgium. It's at Ashton Gate on Wednesday, 7:45 kickoff. We'll probably review that, might do one that night, or we can maybe try and do a bit of a watch along with it as well. And that game tonight took place at the Building Society Arena in Coventry Building Society Arena. It's a capacity of 40,000, 3:15 kickoff, which is quite lovely, and 32,000 fans turned up. So it's just great to see that everyone's still turning out for all of these players every single time. It is absolutely brilliant to see, and it just shows you where women's football is going. It's very, very exciting. But anything else you would like to add, please leave me a comment, and if not, we might do a little bit of a watch along. I'm saying it now so I commit to it. England against Belgium. One thing I think we can also say as well, it was nice to see a little bit more of a stiff competition for England today. Italy looked promising. They had a bit of a rough Euros, but they have showed a bit more form since then, and they've got some great players in there as well. Roma sitting top of their league, their centre backs from Roma, also a few of the Juventus players as well. So a good side for England to face today, far more of a test, and let's see what Wednesday has in store as well.